Routine will set you free, and getting back into routine is the most powerful thing that you can do to be an incredible agent. You see, what is in your calendar is ultimately what your priorities are. This is where you go to set everything that's critically important. Your calendar is not just for the stuff that's in business, it's actually for the things that are in life. If you want to get fitter, it's got to be in the calendar. If you want to spend more time with the kids, it's got to be in the calendar. If you want to spend more time with your partner, it's got to be in the calendar. This is really critical to make sure that you have a set of values that actually guide what you go to put inside of your calendar. Now for me, my values are really simple. I go health first, family second, work third. And arguably, they go in the calendar that way. And I know the most important appointment of the entire day is to make sure I get those sneakers on first, that I go for the run, that I do my ski erg, that I do some weights, whatever those things are, that actually allows me to be able to feel really strong and quite powerful around what's going on. And once I get that first appointment of the day done, everything else becomes so much easier. Now, routine is about understanding what works for you. And every single one of us is at a completely different stage in life. We've got people that have got no dependents, and getting into the office at 7 and 7:15 and making calls at 7:30 a.m. is a fantastic idea. Then we've got other people who are dropping kids at school at 9:15 a.m. for their first call session is also a great idea. What's critically important is to understand the restrictions or the limitations that sit inside of your life. And those limitations are applied by you. And once you get clear about what you will and won't accept, what you can and what you can't do, then you actually need to become 100% confident around really getting clear about that routine. You see, for me, working inside of a 45-minute session at the start of every business day is the most important thing that you can do. Going out there, booking 1, 2, 3 appointments every day is the thing that goes to build momentum. I just don't understand how you could spend 50 entire hours of your working life at work and only meet with one customer for the entire week. We have got to start to get the movement on. And the reason why you're not achieving the things that you want is because your routine doesn't support the things that what great agents do. That's about booking bar appointments, booking market appraisals, booking listing appointments, getting to 3 a day, driving that to 15 a week. Your routine is also about making sure that you look after self. That might mean about breakfast and lunch and dinner, and putting that inside of your calendar and getting quite rigid about when you eat so that you actually have the fuel to allow you to be able to perform. What we also know in some recent studies from Jim Lower is his whole conversation about how it's so important to make sure that you're keeping plenty of water into your body. We now know that water is one of the greatest energy sources for human beings. So if you want to be feeling good, you need to be making sure that you're keeping hydrated, and you need to be making sure that you're absolutely performing at your best. Routine is about making sure that you've got the consistency. That routine is about making sure that you're very powerful around what is important to you inside of your life, and that you're actually making sure that you go there. The winning routine for me is to make sure that if I go to bed early, I wake up early. If I get out and I exercise for that first 30 minutes of the day and I listen to some good music, it changes the way I feel. Spend some time with family. Make sure you have a great breakfast. Get into the office at a certain time every day. Jump on the phone, start making your calls, and actually book appointments. And the reality of it is, a diary that is full, that is jam-packed, that's got plenty of opportunity is a fun diary to be around. There is nothing worse than looking at a diary where there's nothing going on and being miserable, having to try to prospect to generate a lead, and it's something that you don't want to do. People actually buy your energy, and it's up to you to be able to set powerful routines that allow you to renew that energy and absolutely play at your best.